While going through one of my older Oracle Apex applications recently, I ran into something strange. The page was completely blank. No Apex error, no warning, just nothing on the screen. In this video, I'm going to show you why an Oracle Apex application that worked perfectly earlier suddenly starts showing a blank page with a CORS error. We'll break down the root cause, understand how the issue occurred, and then I'll also show you how to fix this issue correctly. This problem is specific to Oracle Apex free evaluation service, and if you are using REST APIs in your app, this is something you should definitely know. This is one of those issues where the code doesn't change, but the behavior does.
Welcome back to my channel Into the Oracleverse, where we learn about Oracle SQL, PL SQL, and Apex. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
So this application was created by me way earlier, where this would be the first video in this YouTube channel where I would have created a project management system with drag and drop features and things like that. It was working fine until recently, but now it has stopped working, and I'll walk you through how to fix this part. Now, whenever something like this happens, the first mistake we make is to assume it is an Apex issue. But blank pages almost always mean something failed in the browser's end. So the very first thing that I'll be doing is head straight to the console in Browser Developer Tools. To do that, we'll just have to inspect the page and navigate to console. So here we can see list of errors, but everything seems to be of the same type. So let's just look at one thing. Access to fetch at a particular URL from origin or URL has been blocked by CORS policy. No access control allow origin header is present on the requested resource. This is a CORS error. CORS stands for cross-origin resource sharing. It is a browser security mechanism, not something specific to Oracle, not something specific to Apex. Its job is simple. So whenever a web page running on one origin, like one domain, it should not automatically be allowed to access other resources from another domain unless the server explicitly allows it. So when we say origin, the browser looks at all three things. It looks at the protocol and then the domain and then the port. If any one of these changes, the origin is considered to be a different one. Now here's the interesting part. This application worked perfectly earlier. The code hasn't changed. The JavaScript hasn't changed. So what changed? This is the reason why this issue happened. So Oracle recently moved the Apex free evaluation service from apex.oracle.com to oracleapex.com. That means my Apex application now runs on oracleapex.com, but my REST endpoint is still apex.oracle.com. Even though both are Oracle domains, the browser treats them as completely different origins, and that alone is enough to trigger CORS. When my JavaScript makes a fetch call, so within the application's configuration, you would be able to see that I am making fetch calls here. Here, one thing to know about this issue, if the request does reach the target server, destination server, the server does respond, but the browser refuses to give that response to our JavaScript code. Now, let me just click on this endpoint. See, it automatically redirects to the new domain. Now, here's a very common and valid question. If apex.oracle.com already redirects to oracleapex.com, then why doesn't this work? The key thing to understand is this. Redirection and CORS are completely different mechanisms. Redirections are meant for navigation, so they help the browser reach the right URL, but CORS controls data access. Browser security rules apply before the redirection occurs. Redirections doesn't relax the CORS rule. For JavaScript requests, the browser decides the origin based on the original request URL. So even if the request later redirects, the CORS decision doesn't change. Now, let me show how to fix this. So I'll go to that endpoint and I can see that the endpoint has already been migrated to the new domain. So we just need to change this. So there are few updates made to the URL path if you can look into this. So I'll copy the new path. I'll paste it here. So now let me do that for all the other URLs. I can do it easily by replacing it, but it's just one. Still, if there are more, you could always use this option to replace every resource which matches that particular string. So now, yes, let me run this and see if this is working properly. Yes, so now I can see that this is working properly. And this one is, as I have mentioned earlier, it is limited to this free evaluation service. If you are still facing any CORS issue in any one of your applications, then it might mean that the destination server in which you are requesting the resources is not willing to share that particular information. And this can't be, you can't make any changes on your JavaScript to handle that. So the destination server, the endpoint should allow our domain as one of the origins with which those resources could be shared. So yeah, so that should be done from the server's end and it can't be done from our JavaScript end. So these are all the things that we have to look out for when a domain changes from one to another. Thank you so much for watching.
If this video helped you learn something new or find what you are looking for, please give it a like. It really helps the channel. I'd also love to hear your thoughts, so feel free to drop a comment below. And if you are interested in more content like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again in the next video.